You alright guys, how's it all going? Well, what started off as a quick video about outdoor tomatoes and chilies has turned into a bit of a mishmash again, so here we go. Well, you remember back in a month or so ago now, I did that compost trial with the 4 compost, the first compost trial. This is the one that didn't grow at all. It didn't get past the seed leaves without a bit of help. And the only help I gave them was a quick spritz with super soil. And they've sprung up quite well now. So I'm going to just put them in a veggie pod and let them live out the rest of their days in peace. And here they are in the veggie pod, these front two. Going to be overcrowded soon, that one. But yeah, they've perked up. Look at that. Brilliant. Never give in, never surrender. And while we're on compost trials and lettuce, this is the second compost trial, and I never did get round to putting these out. The Chinese cabbage was in the way. Anyway, I've left them, and look at this. Quite interestingly, everything's virtually slowed down. Yeah, B&Q definitely, which was the best. Mine, pathetic, but having said that, a second one has sprouted in mine. Yeah, the Mother Earth's hanging in there, and the J. Arthur Bowers. But look at this. Let's get that there so you can see it. The Aldi one has shot up. And this just says to me that, I know it says 3 months, sorry, 2 months, 2 months on the packet? Yeah, 2 months of nutrients on the packet. Obviously, very, very slow release nutrients and no quick release. So, you know, time to suck eggs a little bit and take it back that the Aldi isn't that bad a compost, just not very good for starting things off. So it'd be great in things like hanging baskets. Alright guys, leaf and ground plot today, and I got a bit to do. That little green frame there, that's for the tomatoes and peppers. That needs finishing off. I got some little cross pieces to fit on there. And then I'm going to put the bamboo in the frame to support the tomatoes. So I think the bamboo on its own will just fall over. I've got to get the climbing French beans in the frame at the far end. Well, I'll take you down there in a minute. And I've got all this lot here. Oops. So there's the climbing French beans. There's a couple more there. That's the veitches lying there. I've got some summer savoury to go in the beans. I've got some basil to go in with the tomatoes. And there's the tomatoes and peppers. So I think the best thing to do is get on with it and sort of bring you back now and then. Yeah, proper job. One more. I found these bits at home from the old blow-away greenhouse. So that's going to be that long there, just to give it a bit of extra support really, because the, as I may have mentioned several times before, the wind is fierce up here. And what I did last year, I kept my tomatoes really short. Just had like 2-foot canes in, so this year we've got a bit taller. God, I'll tell you what, that's not bad for a guess, because I just eyed this all up. I didn't do any measuring. Left over, right and under, right over, left and under. Well, there we are then guys, that's the tomatoes all in. Yeah, trying a few peppers up here this year. I did a couple in pots last year and they were very good. So I was going to put them in numerical order. That's the peppers in as well. Do I stake those? Yeah, I think I better add. Job worth doing, it's worth giving to somebody else. Right, that's the peppers in as well in the front row there. What we got there? You have to write Citrina, Hello, California Wonder, Banana, and the one on the very right is the Padron. Down there somewhere, hang on. The Padron, the warm one. So it's more of a chili than a pepper, really. The tomatoes we've got 3 Roma, a pink brandy wine, a rose de burn, and one other, and I can't remember what it is, so I'll have to have it when I get home. Right, quick drop of seaweed. And that'll be them finished. Just to settle the roots in a bit. I mean, the compost is quite damp after all that rain we had. And I've sunk a few bottles in as well. Tomatoes and peppers are done. Whew. Beans next. Right, first up with the climbing beans are the veitches. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to do this. I'll just put, I'm going to put 4 each side. Let's see what yeah. Well, that's the veitches done. And the rest are going the other side over there. Down there. So I'll bring it back when it's all done. Alright guys, have a look at this. I could not have planned this if I'd have tried. Tall to short, look at that. And each one, they're all different beans, so it's not as if the growing conditions have been poorly. They're all different beans. So we got Borlotto, Blue Hilda, Blue Lake and Cobra. And they all grow different heights at the same time, look. Isn't that weird? Right, let's get them planted. Oh, there we are then, beans in, all down there. We'll start at the far end, Borlotto, then 4 Blue Hilda, then 4 Blue Lake. And at this end, we got 4 Cobra. And the veitches are, as I said, just down here. I think that'll be more than enough for me. Still trying to find the beans I like. I like most of them actually. But 4 of these I've never tried before, so fingers crossed on that. Alright guys, very quickly before the sun comes over here and blinds us all again, going to quickly sow my runner beans. I've got 5 lots. Now it may sound funny, but it's not 5. I've got my own beans that I've saved from last year. These are the long runner beans, 25 inches long. There's only a few of them. So I've got those, and I've also got the ones that were only 16 inches long. So I think yeah, I mean, they look exactly the same, look. But so I'm going to do 5, I've only got 5 long ones, so anyway, 3 there. I've got my Greek Gigantes that I saved from last year, the butter bean types. Quick look at those. Yeah, they're white. Lovely. And spookily, exactly the same number as last year, 149, are the Stenner reselected beans. And these are from a champion grower. And lastly, if I can open it, Liberty, supposed to be a good bean. These are from oh, Robinson's. Yeah, I bought these at the oh, where did I buy these? Autumn show last year. Yeah, Malvern Autumn show. All looking the same, but these are a nice exhibition bean as well. So quickly going to top this up, and I'll cut you out for that bit, I suspect. We are then. I'll give those a good soaking in a minute. Yeah, these are the dwarf French beans. These are the climbing, just germinating some of them. But some of the beans have really struggled to get out of their seed case. So I pushed them off, and you can see here, like, where the end of the cotyledon, the bulk of the seed, is blonde, where it's been stuck inside the seed case, almost blanched, if you like. See that one there, look. So I've done this one this morning, and already the leaf has, well, that's over doubled in size, that, this morning. Strange, never seen that before. Well, you're right, just getting my corn chitting, my sweet corn. I'm going to do this in these little tubs. 3 lots this year. We got Early King from the Veg Growers Podcast Club, and 2 lots from Bargain Seeds, Sweetcorn Incredible, and Sweetcorn Golden Bantam. Never done any of these before, so that should be interesting. I'm going to chip them. I don't like putting corn straight in the ground. So I was reading an article on Summit Rubber, can't remember where it was, and it's talking about chitting peas and soaking peas, and it said that the only ones you should do it with are the peas that dry round, not all wrinkly, because the wrinkly ones hold moisture in their wrinkles, and that's what causes them to rot. I'd never heard that before. I don't know if it's true or not, but you know, it does sound plausible. Makes me think, because these, you know, corn ones are very wrinkly, but these will soon swell up. I know they will. Just a little bit on top, just to stop the moisture evaporating. I'm going by last year's chittings, 4 to 5 days, all of them. I did, what did I do last year? I don't know, somewhat rising when they all died. I got 2 very windy plots, so it's, you know, sweet corn is quite difficult. I did mini pops last year. Nice, but it does seem like an awful lot of effort just to get corns like that, and only 3 or 4 or 5 on a plant. Just, you know, so I'd rather get the great big ones that you stick on a barbecue or whatever, you know. Right then, let's get those in the greenhouse. I've got loads of seeds to plant today, so I just taken out alphabetically, and I'm not going to make you watch me do them, so don't worry. Well, that's the A's and B's and the C's. So quickly, very quickly, I'll just go through them. Beetroot, broccoli, a couple of carrots go out the front, tromboncino, zucchini, courgette, Atena polka, courgette ball, courgette soleil, cucamelons, daikon mouli, kale, Pentland brig. Now Seaside Steve suggested that one, so I'll give that a go. Kohlrabi, 2 kohlrabis, quick star and azure. My giant marrow melon, Charente, Baby Boo pumpkins, Big Mac's pumpkins, Connecticut Field pumpkins, Gallodicene pumpkin. They were good last year. Squash, Marina di Chioggia, Blue Hubbard winter squash, and a couple of Swedes, Brora and Best of All, and watermelon sugar baby. And then I'll get onto the flowers. Right, let's get on with it. We had a bit of a shower this morning, so I was playing catch up on a few YouTube channels. I was on the A to C's this morning. I got to Clarice. Clarice's French Gardening and Lifestyle channel, and put a comment down. She had a disaster with allium leaf miner, so I put a comment, and she's come back with a reply, which is very, very appreciated, because not every channel does a reply, you know. Anyway, she said, oh, at least, fingers crossed, I may have some sweet corn. Oh, God! And suddenly I thought, sweet corn. I started chitting my sweet corn about a week ago, and I haven't even looked at it, and it's tucked away in the greenhouse in the corner. So I sort of quickly replied, said, oh my God, thank you very much. Rushed into the greenhouse, as rushing as I can. And, well, they're a bit long, shall we say. I don't know, perhaps they aren't too long, but these have been 7 days and I've not even checked on them once. I think the best thing to do is to get these in the old deep root trainers as quick as possible. And I've not done the labels yet, so I'm not exactly sure how many have germinated. I just rushed out here to do it. Whew, I don't know, what a wally. Dodged a bullet, as they say. First lot, Early King, number 151. I might have to cut some of these out with scissors, actually, because they're a bit, we'll see. Oh no, they're all right. No, they're not all right. Some are all right. The roots are the hairy bits. Yeah, the paper's ripping rather than the roots, so that's all right. What's that? Right, that'll do. It's right inside the tray, that one. Well, there we are, 8 of each. I better label those up, hadn't I? That'll do. Right. A good watering, because they've had a bit of a shock, haven't they? What a wally. And here's a couple of honeybees on the poached eggplant to see you out. I was a bit worried stepping over that in case they flew up my trouser leg. Hope you've enjoyed this one, guys. Have a great week and look after yourselves. See you soon.